Well, hello. My name is Gan. Welcome back to Lucid9. Last time, we were at the amusement park. We were seeing some tech stuff. We were finishing up the laser tag, I think. Unless I'm mixing up episodes now. Then, after all of that, we say goodbye to our friends and everything. Something weird happened. We lost track of time. Probably because our kid was depressed or he has like some kind of anxiety issues. So we lost track of time and we were trying to piece them together, but I am still confused of what happened after we talked to the police or what we even said. Anyway, if you want to see that, look at the last episode. Alrighty, let us continue. Time to rise and shine. Sleep is a marvelous thing. Everything looks brighter after a good night's rest. And sometimes, you have a random memory lapses. You can get to recall events that you were once forced to forget. For example, the police investigation. Thankfully, it didn't look like anything unusual. I should have known that, honestly, since I didn't find myself in prison. Bought groceries, made dinner, caught Rui? Nothing out of the ordinary. The only potential lapse trigger was being approached by the police, but from the looks of it, I had nothing to worry about. So, that leaves me with a typical relaxing Sunday with nothing to do. Good, I can deal with that. What's this? Okay, let's see, who is calling us? What the I don't even know. Let me read this. Crimson Crusader at lemispol.com. Some days I like to look at the sky and figure out what the weather will be like instead of reading the forecast. I'm usually wrong, but it's pretty fun. It feels like you share a secret with the sky. Is there anything you would like to do, even if it doesn't make much sense? What the? Crimson Crusade? Who's that? Sorry, I think you have the wrong address. Send. I'm just about to stuff my phone in my pocket, but it immediately lights up again. I don't think so. What's your name? Right, that's not sketchy at all. My name is Guru Kapotali. My name is Guru Kapotali, and I am an obese mountain troll who dines upon the flesh of humanity. This time, my phone remained silent for a while. Satisfied, I lowered it. Really? I see. Why do you own a smartphone? The heck? Are you discriminating against me just because I happen to be a mountain troll? And to answer your question, human service providers are much better than a troll service provider. What am I even saying? You know what? I don't even know what I'm saying half of the time. And why is the battery at an infinity? I have an infinity battery up here. Wait, no, battery's over there. Then what the fuck is this? Ugh. Fine. I see. That makes sense. In that case, if that's the case, how has life been as a troll? I can't take this person seriously anymore. I tossed the phone on the table without replying, cramming more cereal in my mouth. What a weird individual. Even if it was kind of fun that they played along, what is it now? Who is this? Divine Master. Ishami, television, post haste. Okay. Intrigued, I switched the television on. I'm greeted with yet another lovely news report. Hold on, let me drink some water for this. I'm a newsman. Trustworthy sources have informed us that a sudden string of disappearance has increased to 3 innocent students. In this trying time, we must look not only for assistance, but for the truth. It is well known that the authorities have recently recently set their sights on demolishing the infamous forest of Isamu. Curiously, really, that this misfortune follows hot on the heels of the most recent push for the building act. Fuck, I can't read for shit. Perhaps in an odd way, the Isamu forest is simply fighting back. I immediately shut it off. Sensationalist news, as usual. What did Shigoro want me to see? I don't see anything new. You never seen anything at all. Look harder. This woman, what's up with her? We already know that there were 3 disappearances. Everything else is just hearsay. The news can't know for sure that the Isamu forest has anything to do with the case. They're just scapegoating it as a part of a political move. Unless Shigoro is saying that the media's accusation is suspicious in and of itself. Come to think of it, why would they be so quick to point fingers at an insignificant little forest? Of all things to blame, trees? Maybe she wants me to investigate. Then again, I'd rather not go alone. Oh, I'm calling Rui. Hey. I wait for a few minutes, but there's no response. Ah, right. She said she'll be gone this morning. But it's kind of past morning, isn't it? I check up on her social media. No check-ins, no photos, no statuses? Not since last night at 11 p.m. After curfew. Back at her dorm. Just like the other 3. So, I know I sound like a creep, but what are you doing? Still nothing. I struggle to quench the rising sense of panic as I turn to another source. Hey, have you seen Ruby? Yeah. Where? Yesterday, dude. We were at the park, lol. I mean after that. We went back to the dorms. So you didn't see her? No. When did you last see her? Like 11:30 or something. Why? Nothing. Don't panic, you're overreacting. Keep calm. Akira would know. Akira's her roommate. Hey. Supperoni, Commander. How goes the date? The what? Rory said she was going to meet up with you this morning. She did? Yeah, she seemed super excited about it too. She was gone by the time I woke up, so you guys having a great time? Wait. He doesn't know. No one knows. Rui's been gone since 11:30 last night. Disappearances? Forest? I have to go, now. I tear out the door and pull up the nearest bus stop, which just so happens to have a bus parked in front of it. I step to the opening doors. Just before I place a foot on the steps, the narrow entrance seems to squeeze at me from all sides. No, not now. I force myself forward. That's it. That is, I tried to. My feet shuffles to a halt. The rumble of the bus engine seems to spread through the pavement directly into my bones. Look, kid, are you getting on or not? I'm working on it. My response is just as snappish as his question. Why can't I just put one foot in front of the other? I have more important things to worry about. I need to get to that forest. I got a route to take, so the doors are closing in. I suck in a deep breath, close my eyes, and throw myself into the bus, shakily pushing my phone against the troll scanner. I don't open them even as I rush into the nearest seat, groping for a handhold. The door closes as the bus ruffles to life, charging down the street. I should be fine. No, I would be fine under ordinary circumstances. If it was with my friend, or if my nerves weren't on edge, or if I wasn't worried Or if I wasn't worried about the disappearances? No, there's no use for wishful thinking. I have to keep myself under control. I stagger into the forest when my mind is still spinning. The forest is blocking me on every side as I thrust towards the beaten overgrowth. I'd always thought that the government was exaggerating when they didn't want to demolish this place due to bad luck, but now that I'm actually in the midst of it, I can see where they're coming from. I'm not the superstitious type, never have been, never will be. I take what I see and smell and feel with my own senses. Hearsay is secondary. Emotions are untrustworthy. But there's something to rely on. Not out here, where everything is wild and flourishing, full of garish color. Is it how I say it? Garish color? And foreign texture. Some tree saps rub off on the sleeves of my sweater. It slowly molds from red to green to blue and back like a chameleon made out of honey. That's not normal, is it? Guess I wouldn't know what's normal around here. It's not exactly a place I would choose for a luxury stroll. For the moment I entered this place, I was under the impression that I stepped into a world where the law of physics were different. Gravity is heavier, the air is more resistant. Energy seems to snap away into nothingness in favor of being recycled. It's a ridiculous thought. My mind, which has had to cram an unfortunate number of facts about physics and geology and astronomy and biology, knows this. But why does such an irrational thought seem so appealing? The Isamu's forest, a dense segment of arboreal terrain, arboreal terrain that's been untouched for decades. When Isamu was growing, the solution seems obvious: cut down a good part of it to allow room for new residential areas and corporate buildings. A rational idea, an agreeable idea. So they started demolition with a team of ordinary, competent individuals, ready to do what they've been doing for years. Except, when they entered the forest, everything went wrong. In a span of a single day, the group of demolition experts deteriorated into a ragtag bunch of fleeing victims, each claiming a story more ridiculous than the last. A went crazy and killed B. The bulldozers became possessed and started thrashing the equipment. Aliens dropped down from UFOs and lasered the charges. The thing was this: only half of them have come back alive. Of those half, not one was declared sane. They were all sent to asylums, where they wasted away until their death. It was the gossip of the town, the equivalent of an internet sensation, the Bermuda Triangle of Japan. What glorious entertainment! A lovely horror story to tell at slumber parties. A stock moral warning for environmentalists. A feast of fodder for the tinfoil hat conspiracists. After all, humans are endlessly fanatic by the misery of others. Fascinated by the misery of others. Over time, the thrill died down. Nothing out of the ordinary was captured on footage. People stopped visiting the area. The wrath of the forest was just another urban legend. But after I researched the events in middle school, after I found that it was a true story, it lurked constantly in the back of my mind. If something was just a group of trees, it couldn't hold that much power, could it? Shouldn't there have been at least one rational soul? Someone with a better grip on reality? The only answer to that question is if there really was no way to withstand insanity. Whatever happened those decades ago, it drove 100% of the large group out of their minds. That's a definite success rate. What to say, it won't do the same here and now. I stumble around, and the broad trunk of a towering tree, my eyes roving through the growl basket weave of spindle branches. What am I looking for? Wait, what am I even doing here? What am I even doing? Why am I even here? I take a moment to close my eyes. Deep breath. Ground myself. What am I feeling? What am I smelling? What's that? I pause abruptly, scared to take another breath. Now I'm just being stupid. So I breathe deeply. The air is warm and thick, sliding down my throat with a mixed taste of chocolate and iron. It leaves a sweet residue of the back of my the leaves are sweet. Stupid. I'm thinking about leaves like the fucking plant. It leaves a sweet residue on the back of my tongue. Trapped. It's the first word that comes to my mind, extracting a reflexive stab of panic. You're trapped. My fingers tremble as I reach out to the trunk to steady myself, but they only land on something sticky, milk substance. I quickly pull away, but the tree emits a silky slurp. Nothing to hold on to. No, I gotta keep calm. I got to think. Someone's depending on me. Who's depending on? Shigori wants me to... No, wait. Someone needs my help. Someone... Rui has been gone since last year. Yesterday, Rui was gone. And today, Rui was gone. And he might be gone forever. You're alone. I roughly shake my head to dispel the fog in my mind. Rui's depending on me. If Rui was kidnapped, would she even be in the Isamu forest? Why am I... Oh, Shigori's task, to investigate the forest. Everything mixing up in my head. Shigori, kidnapping, Rui, forest. My foot suddenly collapses on something solid. It crunches beneath my feet, and a sweet vapor waves to my nostrils. I sluggishly turn my gaze upfoot, lifting my shoe. What the hell? Bones. Rui's bones. Stabbed into the ground, like incense at a funeral. They open their mouths. They start laughing. Their crackles gate at my eardrums, freezing my veins from the inside out. Late! No. I stomp at the bones. They fragment to pieces beneath my feet. The scent only intensifies until it clogs my nostrils. I'm not late. The bones melt, twinning and streaming into the earth. A black pool emerges in caramel. They're gone. I'm free. I'm gone. It's okay. The pool congeals into a humanoid figure and slugs over my shoe, dripping blood against my leg. We'll be fine. No, damn it. I blindly reach into the pool, flinging my arms, tearing it apart. It burns my hands into crumpling residue, but I continue to stubbornly wrench at it. It's okay. Get out. Finally, the pool spreads into bits, merging along my arms. My hands rematerializes. My fingers are stained with blood. No. We'll be fine. No. I shake my hands rapidly, but the liquid stubbornly clings to my nails. I rub them against the grass, but even as the ground stabs into my fingers, the blood refuses to bulge. What's wrong? Shut up. You're too late. I'm not late. I can't handle this. Not anymore. I sink to the ground, overwhelmed with darkness. Bones dance before my eyes. Hey. I jerk up, vision eerily clear. I'm still shaking uncontrollably, with my mind blurry. No blood, no bones, no pool. What just happened? What are you doing here? I jump at the sharp voice, which is coming from a stern policeman standing a few meters away. My first reaction is relief. Another human being. No, more than that. A police officer? Someone who can get me out of here. Then I notice his fingers are gliding over electronic baton at his waist. I quickly raise my hand, trying to pull myself together. Isamu citizen, Yama Ishimoto. I do. It takes me a moment to recollect the digits, though the haze in my thoughts. 5, 32, 48, 95, 643, 643. I mean, 532, 48, 95, 634. The man pauses, eyes roving across the inside of his site code, probably matching my name and the image to the Isamu database. I managed to catch a glimpse of the badge pinned to his chest, which bears Police Captain Katsu Kobayashi in bold, clear-cut letters. A police captain? Here? Why is a police captain in the forest? You're an academy student. A sudden prompt snaps me back to reality. Yes. What are you doing here? I work to speak past the lump in my throat. I'm looking for a friend. His eyes clearly darken and suspicious. In the Isamu forest? Yes. I want to bite back, to say something sarcastic, but I'm barely capable of registering sound, much less supplying witty repartee. Katsuya taps at his site code, turning to speak to someone over intercom. Yeah, kid, academy student, 532, 48, 95, 634. Non-hostile so far. Understood. He whips back to me, hand still hovering over his baton. I instinctively shrink backwards, trying to stay coherent. What's your friend's name? Name? Oh, Shigori. Shigori Ishimoto? No, Rui Hayata. What's wrong with me? She's Rui. She's missing since yesterday night, 11:30 p.m. I saw the news and thought, everything's coming out of my mouth sounds still and contrived. My hands are shaking on the top of my head. How do you know Shigori Ishimoto? I don't. I do. I know her. Yes, so I gathered. How? Case, witness, something. He touches the tip of his site code, then frowns. You are not listed as a witness for any case within the past 5 years, much less under Shigori Ishimoto. Panic babbles in my stomach and out of my mouth. Assistant, I'm her assistant. You can ask her. What business would Ishimoto have in the Isamu forest? I don't know. Just stop it all. Look, Yama Ishimoto, I'm not sure you are aware of your position. Given the circumstances of this morning, you are currently our prime suspect. What? He snorts in disbelief, but pauses, his attention suddenly turning to his site code. Superintendent, I believe that. Unverified, hence my suspicious. Remarkable. Understood, sir. He looks to me, eyebrows set in clear distrust. Ishimoto has sustained your claim. You are cleared. Regardless, you must vacate the premises. My head's still spinning. There's so little that I understand. Prime suspect? This morning? Vacate the premises? What's going on? Simply put, you are standing in the midst of a crime scene without clearance, so get out. My body acts before my mind does. I instinctively rushed away without a word, walking on autopilot. Crime scene? The forest was a crime scene? And I was in the middle of it? Did they find a body? Are the disappearances actually murders? It's only when I return to the city that I come to my senses. Ruri's still missing. Furthermore, I didn't even learn anything useful from the Isamu forest. Nothing close to what Shigori insinuated I might learn. If anything, I just made myself a top suspect on the police list. What the hell did I experience in the forest? It wasn't a lapse. In fact, I never come across something like that before. The closest thing to which I might liken is being high or drunk, but I don't have a proper frame of reference for either. So, what could have caused it? Aside from that, there's something far more important. Ruri's absent. Could she really have been kidnapped? Could she be dead? And I wouldn't even know about it? Fragment of my vision in the forest returned to me, but I shake them away. No, she has to be fine. I jump as my phone suddenly thrills. Despite my calm process of thought, it seems like I'm still on edge. It's gonna be from Ruri. And now it's Akira. Let's see. Top of the morning, Commander. Okay, I think it's this part. Top of the morning, Commander. Ruri just returned to home base. That'd you like to know? A sigh of relief passes my lips. Ruri's fine. No disappearances, no kidnappings, no murders. Well, that was anticlimactic. Still, where has she been? Why didn't she tell me that she was okay? Or did she? Hey. What's with all the spam? I told you I'd be gone all morning. Anger burns through my veins, and I jab my phone into my pocket. Spam. Does she know what I've gone through this morning? On one little text, that's all I needed. I'm fine. I'm okay. Heck, even go back to sleep, Yama. No, it's not her fault. She did say she will be gone all morning. Damn it, I'm a wreck. Now what? Shigori. Or is it gonna be the emails? Ping, Isamu Imperial Boarding Academy rooftop. A local ping from Miki? Did we arrange something? I don't recall any recent conversation with her. Ah, that must be in the explanation. Sorry, that was meant for Yahiko. So it was just a mistake? Wait a minute, Yahiko? Why is she meeting Yahiko on the school rooftop? No way. It can't be. They've only known each other for, 4 days? And Misaki has more common sense than that. I need to get to that rooftop. Really, kid? I'm gonna end it there. I'm sorry for a short episode for today, but fuck, man. I don't know what's going on. My head is like hurting like a bitch right now. You know what I mean? Like, I've been having a headache all day. I'm sorry for this short episode, but I hope you like it. And I hope we learn more about what the fuck is happening with Yahiko and fucking Misaki, man. Alrighty. If you liked this episode, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and leave a comment. Alrighty, man. Again, sorry for the short episode, but my head is like pounding right now. Alright. This is farewell. And as always, bye bye.